At LeanDog, we've been helping organizations implement and scale Agile practices for over 15 years. Every organization is different. Every organization starts from a different point, with its own unique culture, challenges, and goals. Which is why our process begins with an assessment of where your organization is today, where you want to go, and how you'll get there. From there, we follow a proven 6-step process for implementing Agile in your company. During the first step, we help you assemble your crew. And by that, we mean we're going to gather the change agents on your team. One thing to keep in mind about our process is that buy-in from all levels of your organization is a crucial element. The executives have to believe in this. So does your project or product management team, your delivery teams, your process teams, your engineering teams, and so on. There will be change agents at all levels of your organization, and we're going to rely on them a lot. So, who's a change agent? These are people who are continually learning, are passionate about continual improvement, and also exhibit skills like courage, communication, feedback, and respect to others. They're important because once the early adopters get on board, they'll begin to spread these ideas throughout your organization, and others will begin to copy their behavior. Once your crew is assembled, we'll move on to phase 2 and 3, where we're going to equip and train them in the skills they need to succeed, including Lean, Agile, design thinking, DevOps, servant leadership, and more. To do this, the team completes a LeanDog-led Agile Explained course. Throughout the training, our expert trainers walk through the Agile fundamentals, establishing a baseline of Agile methodologies and terminology, and build the foundation of what's to come. Now that we mutually understand what we mean by Agile, now we need to understand your world. We do this by introducing a concept called Obeya. Obeya is a Japanese term meaning big visual room, and we physically draw up what your current state is in your company. This helps ensure we're actually on the same page, and is an important way to uncover things we might overlook if we relied on conversations alone. Making it physical or digital gives us a truer understanding of your current reality. We have been thought leaders on using big visual rooms to lead change management since 2008, sharing our knowledge at conferences and practicing with our customers. Led by LeanDog Agile coaches, the change agent team populates large information radiators, physically or digitally, to understand your current state. We'll use different walls for every aspect of your organization, starting with establishing your organization's current state. The Obeya will help us get everything out in the open, so you can visualize how your organization gets work done, while the transparency of the process begins to break down barriers that often prevent employees from collaborating and sharing information. We'll visualize your current state of people, process, technology, and demand funnel, and understand how your knowledge workers transfer their skills from ideation to production, and where we have bottlenecks and where we can improve. Next, we'll move on to the design of your organization. This is crucial because most organizations aren't designed to be agile. In fact, it's usually just the opposite, which is often one of the biggest challenges we'll need to overcome. During the Obeya process, as we look at how knowledge flows across your organization, it's almost a given that we'll discover that you're not set up properly if your goal is to create high-powered, high-performing teams that support the Agile Manifesto, which means we'll often find a need for some level of reorganization within the company. We'll also map out your demand funnel. Is there a problem of too much demand and not enough supply? Too many requests for work and not enough people with the knowledge or time to actually accomplish those tasks? Are too many things being made high-priority items? These are the kinds of things we'll find out. Clients are often shocked to discover, once this information is put into a physical form, that there's simply too much work being asked of your teams and need a better process for demand management. Then we'll map out your technology. What's your technology soup? What are your technology assets? How much technical debt do you have? How many people have the skills to actually use your technology? We'll also create walls to help visualize your current practice adoption, another to discuss driving forces behind why we're going agile and what we hope to accomplish, and another centered around your change agent team, where we focus on how we're going to make these changes sustainable. Who are going to be the team members we coach and teach? How will they, in turn, pass along what they learn to other members of your organization? How will we ensure that new hires are a fit with your new culture? These are all topics we'll work through during the Obeya process. Finally, we'll move on to charting your course, which is where we're going to create your Agile transformation plan and begin deployment. Your plan will be, of course, unique to you, but what remains the same for all clients is an emphasis implementing the Agile methodologies. We'll prioritize people over processes, instill servant leadership practices, implement adaptive processes over predictive ones, create a culture of continuous improvement and lifelong learning, empower employees to help craft their culture, create a backlog of coaching, training, and educational opportunities, use Agile practices to iterate through your transformation plan, and get all information out in the open and create a culture of transparency. Remember, our Agile coaches will be along for this journey, providing regular instruction and direction as you transform your culture. Remember, too, that this journey is one of continuous improvement, so we'll continue to help you adjust your sails as you make the cultural and structural changes required to achieve your desired outcome. These changes will be different for everyone, as will the methods you use. Rest assured, we'll be with you to help build upon the foundations you've established and continue to scale Agile over time.